So you got a triple sell signal now coming in. Oh, this is what we call a no trade zone. It just means the market's going to be very sideways, very choppy. Just leave it alone. That's knowing when not to trade. That's knowing when to stay out. And that's so important, especially when the market's most days are kind of choppy and, sideways and in narrow trading range. Now, today it wasn't, but, it's great to know when to stay out. We're going to re-enter right here. That's a perfect sweet spot. You got a red oscillator, a red bar, a red dot, a red cross, a red arrow. You get your 2 points almost immediately. There's double green. So your stop goes a point above, and then we're out on the blue bar completely. So we pick up 2 points on the first, lose 2 on the second. It's a break-even trade. We got a triple sell here. There's the 3-minute back here. You don't have to be on top of each other. A lot of risk in this trade because of the distance from the dot. However, if you didn't mind that, being that it was a more volatile day, the software gave that to us. And there's where you'd be stopped out if you took that one. But again, a lot of risk there. This is your classic no trade zone, like I showed you before, meaning knowing when to stay away. No trade. Blue and red, stay away. No trade. Then we have a perfect textbook case right here. Triple sell, close to the red dot, 1 minute, 2 minute, and 3 minute, screaming at us to get short. Down it goes. You get your 2 points in 3 minutes. Double green, stop goes a point above. And then eventually right about in here, we're going to get stopped out. So 2 points on the first contract. Hold on to your seat on this one. 40 points on the second contract. That's $2,000. So we're up $3,000. And that's not even including the last trend that I showed you here because of the distance from the dot. And that's how we do it. We just, all day long, that's exactly what we do. Another no trade zone here. Another triple sell signal here. Again, a lot of risk in this trade because of the distance to the red dots. If you didn't mind the risk, you made some money on that one. However, I'd be a lot more comfortable getting in right there, much closer to the dot. No, I'm sorry. No, right there, because the oscillator has to be red on the re-entries. So right there, right, red, 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 red. 3-minute arrow, cross, dot. Everything is red. Down it goes. Get you 2 points in 1 minute. Here's double green. I'm just circling where you'd put your stop. And then a stop out there. So 2 points on the first contract. Wow. 22 on the second contract. Let's just make it 20. It's another 1,100. Now you're up like 4,000. So we we pretty much hit a home run on this one. However, again, I'm not gonna, I'm not even gonna count these because of the risk involved, because of the distance from the close of the blue bar down to the blue dot. Just way, way too much risk. However, right here, the price comes back much closer to the blue dot. Now look at the distance between the two. Much, much more doable. And your stop goes 1 point below the bottom of the blue bar. Your stop is like 2 points away. That's a trade you want to take when you have so little risk with triple agreement. Oh my God, that one you don't want to miss those. Jump on it. So you get your 2 points again right away, and then it takes off like a rocket right after that. Double green and just all the way up, double green, and eventual stop out right there. Another 40 points profit on that one. It's another 40 points times $50 a point. For one contract, it's $2,000. Re-entry here on the sweet spot with the blue oscillator, 3 minute, 2 minute, 1 minute, all blue. And then just another unbelievable. Look at this thing. Just as long as you're above the blue dots, that's the most important thing on the chart, the small blue and red dots. The blue dots means you're safe. And look how many times it blocked it from going lower. It really was hidden support there. As it hits a blue dot, bounces off, and it goes up. Many, many times. Great day today. Make enough money to buy the software and 1 day's profit today.